Today we are in Sigiriya, in the heart of Sri Lanka's cultural triangle. Sigiriya is home to one of Sri Lanka's most iconic landmarks, Lion Rock. It's also home to the lesser-known Pitarangula Vihara, which offers stunning panoramic views over the entire valley of Sigiriya and Lion Rock itself. Today we're going to be exploring Lion's Rock, a site that has baffled and mystified since its rediscoverance in 1831.
Then we're heading to Pitarangula Rock, which is the second biggest rocky outcrop in the valley. So Lion Rock is number 1, Pitarangula is number 2.
When people visit Sigiriya, they either do Pitarangula Rock or Lion's Rock. So in today's video, we're going to be climbing both Lion Rock and Pitarangula Vihara to break down the pros and cons of visiting each and to help you decide which one you should visit. We arrived here super early this morning because we have heard that sometimes to go up the rock there can be a wait of 2 to 3 hours. So we got here at 7 AM right when it opens to hopefully kind of beat the crowds, although we're not really feeling too hopeful, so fingers crossed for us guys. Wish us luck. We have our tickets. Now it does cost $30 US per person for foreigners, which is a little bit expensive given that for local people it only costs 100 rupees. It is kind of an expensive activity, but it is one of the main attractions here in Sigiriya and one of the most iconic things to do in Sri Lanka, so we thought kind of have to do it.
Something to be aware of when you do come here to Lion Rock is that it doesn't matter what time of day that you come, it is going to be busy. But I guess the one thing to keep in mind is that if you do come early in the morning, the traffic is moving and it is a lot cooler. I can't imagine being stuck here in the afternoon when it's 33 degrees, it's 100% humidity, and the queues are all the way back down the valley.
And now guys, the serious climb begins. At the base of the final climb up to Lion's Rock, you will notice these two massive lion's claws. Now archaeologists actually believe that when it was originally built, it was a full lion. So there would have been a lion's head and the lion's body as well, not just the 2 feet. And just by looking at the size of the feet, you can just imagine how massive this lion would have been. It's really impressive. Unfortunately, due to erosion and wear and tear, the lion's body isn't intact, but there is still the feet, which is pretty impressive nonetheless. Alrighty guys, there's only one way to the top and that is up, so come on. Let's make our final ascent upward. It's amazing to think that down there is where we came from. What a hike, guys. Whew. But to be honest, it was a little bit of a hike and it was a little bit hard, but the views up here are so worth it. It is absolutely amazing. We have views over the entire valley from up here and it is beautiful. It's crazy to think that a structure this sophisticated was built hundreds of years ago, this high up, like 200 meters in the sky with no cranes.
It is like incredibly complex, you know. I thought it would be just some ruins on the top of the mountain, but it's actually a really complex structure, you know, for being built so long ago and in such a crazy space.
I know, 200 meters in the sky. As you're walking around, it's really fascinating to just look at the different structures and see like just how sophisticated it really was. Some of the facilities they put in for water, like the dams for instance, were actually so sophisticated they're actually still in use today.
Hip, 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 hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find. 'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity. 'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity.
Come with us to learn about Sigiriya with AVG Travels Tour Guide, Raj.
Sigiriya originally built by a king in 5th century AD. The prince's name was Kashyapa, and he was a prince from the harem, and there was another son from the queen, the royal queen. So the both of them had a conflict over the power. Father of the both princes was a powerful king, one of the most powerful kings who liberated Sri Lanka from South Indian invaders. The prince, the Kashyapa, he wanted to acquire the throne or the power. The prince ordered, he intrigued with the court and with the command of the army at that time, he ordered them to kill his own father to get the throne. After he acquired the throne in Anuradhapura, the people neglected him, considering him as a patricide.
Kashyapa was disgraced among the public and the monks. Because of this, and fearing an attack from Mughal and his brother, Kashyapa moved his capital and residence from Anuradhapura to Sigiriya. His palace was built on top of the Sigiriya rock.
The Prince Mughal, the rightful heir to the throne. So he fled to India and he came with the mercenaries, powerful army, to this place, to this area, and they had a fight. He wanted to get the revenge on behalf of his father. Kashyapa king, he was defeated. So Sigiriya rock is a monolithic rock. Millions of years ago, it emerged from the earth. So this is around 180 meters from the plain grounds.
Sigiriya, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is renowned for its well-preserved ruins, including the Lion's Gate, the mirror wall adorned with ancient frescoes, and the extensive network of water gardens.
I wasn't sure that we would be able to make it up to the top of Sigiriya, and I am so proud of us. We got a beautiful description of everything that was in the area, and we took our time and we got to the top, which was absolutely fantastic. But the thing that was stunning was the view from the top of the surrounding country was absolutely amazing. It was stunning, and it was well worth the effort. And when you got up, once you got your breath, it was just so lovely. And coming down was really easy. And I'm so proud of all of our group that made the trip up and back again. And it's just such a beautiful area.
The legacy of Sigiriya continues to inspire and amaze. There's more to learn and explore in Sigiriya. Book your next tour to Sri Lanka with AVG Travels and immerse yourself in the rich history and breathtaking beauty of this ancient wonder.